90s
check
tour.
out the yo-yo performance that you guys did. And soon as He's Mine came on, everybody was like, I can't, just singing He's Mine. I mean, it is. I mean, it's what we dream about. And it's what is setting us up nicely right now to go to the grill. Let's go to the grill. Let's grill it up. We grilling back here. And on the grill, like I told you guys, is He's Mine. But we're going to do it a little different. We're going to work with the lyrics of you guys' song and what it meant then when you guys wrote it versus what it is now. Because I don't know nobody saying He's Mine. You might have had him once, but I got him all the time. It's more like the anthem is He's Ours. And I was willing to.
Right.
So tell me what y'all think about this new He's Ours when y'all rocking the He's Mine and we still want He's Mine.
No, see, I don't go in it sharing. But you know what? I'm a woman
right now.
I'm a woman now, so I can say that.
Right.
If you're young and you not clear about what your relationship is or what it should be, then I don't judge. I can't judge because that sounds like a naive person that's saying he's ours.
Yeah.
That's one naive right there. Not really clear about that they really can't. Monogamy exists. It's real, and if you desire to be with one person, that's okay. It can exist. It's going to be hard, so you gotta, you can wait until they're ready, but in the midst, you don't have to be in hours. It doesn't have to be an hours situation. It's like, oh, okay, you're not ready for me to be with me only, then I'm going to have to step back from you. That's the stance that you should take, but not go in agreement with something that you really don't desire. No.
Right. What you think about that, Kenya? As far as like where we are now, I mean, because when you guys did that song, I'm telling you, I think the reason specifically, I know I love the song and know every word by word, and often envision myself being, maybe a fourth member of the group. But,
I love it.
It was so like, I think it was just a time we were ride and die with our relationships, I think at that time. And what do you think, Kenya?
We're raised from a different generation from what the kids are raised now.
Yeah.
So He's Mine has a different meaning. You still have women out there that still want their men and don't want to share. But some of the artists, the young artists nowadays, some ladies are okay with having sharing someone. You have a song out there. I got them Mondays, Thursday. You can have them on the weekends.
Right.
It's okay with that. So I think the young generation, they feel like they're taking, they're being the boss. It's not like, like flipping the roles.
Yeah, they're in charge.
They're flipping the roles for them. That works for them. They're not ready to be with one person. They're okay. I think they just flip the script and now they're sharing because they choose to live that lifestyle.
Right.
What's being modeled?
From the song because it brings up real emotions.
It's the modeling. It's what they see. They've been shown that sharing that's probably the best you can get.
Right.
And so they're coming from that, what they're learning, what they're seeing. It's like, okay, because you don't see too many, couples there that are surviving, that are, being monogamous, they don't see that life. They see the cheating. And so it's kind of like, oh, how do we internalize it to make it normal? Right. Oh, okay, then I'll share. Okay, you can have them these days, like you say, I'm gonna be in charge of this now. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be conscious about how we're gonna go about, handling this behavior that you think he can't handle this behavior being with me only. So okay, I'm going to compromise the situation and be in charge and say, since I know you're going to sleep with him, you can have. No, that's not what He's Mine was. Mine was a response to someone who is trying to infiltrate my situation. And I'm telling her, no, back up.
Right.
He belongs to me. You know, that's where that was coming. I'm not sharing him. He's mine. And you may have had him once because you're the one letting me know that you exist. I didn't even know you existed.
Right.
So, okay. So now you exist. Oh, well, it's over now. Now that you let me know.
Right.
I'm going to write a song about it. I took mine literal.
Yeah, she took it literal.
I went there.
We went there and
I went real literal with it.
Wow.
And wrote a song about that ass, and then here we are 20 years later still talking about it.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's so true. And like what Mo and Kenya is saying, is like when He's Mine, you know, He's Mine had all these perspectives, and we totally respect and understand why people think, because some people think we saying it's cool for a man to cheat. No, we're not saying that at all. But that's what people think because how it sounds. And certain little things
also,
that we don't.
some people that did think that.
Yeah, sorry.
Some people live that life,
Yeah.
Take it by that, you know.
So we see that. So we get, you know, the different perspectives because how it was written from these three perspectives. And then you had me like kind of clowning in it, you know, like inserting the lines that I wrote, you know, by saying took you to a room, played you like a trick and all that stuff. Right. It's like visualizing, like taking that, you know, manipulating the pen and like that narrative and like clowning, like, you know what, you making you feel real low because it's a girl code. You should not be messing with somebody's dude and you know that they have somebody, because a lot of women, and we got to do better as women to stop being so naive and thirsty and lusting for somebody else's dude. That dude does not get a pass at all. Right. You as a woman, as a girl, and these young kids don't know, and even grown adults, you know, grown women don't know. It's sad. They still mess with a man and they know the man is married. You know, it's sad. You know what I mean? Because you should know that you can't go to their house. You cannot be a part of something. You should know that you are not the one.
Right.
You are not the main one. So stop respect yourself and stop being a side chick. So that's why that song is so strong, side chick song, you know. And people, you know, feel they call it a side chick song. You know, we hear that. And it's okay. We receive it. You get some people say that we, you know, think we're stupid. You know, we get all kinds of stuff, but that's another thing about social media now, and you know, people say anything that they want to say on, you know, they're little gangsters, you know, they're cyber gangsters. And for us, I'm so thankful that we're so strong. It doesn't bother us because, you know, you're not gonna make people happy. Everybody's not gonna be happy. Everybody's not gonna love your stuff, and it's okay. And I'm glad that we're strong spiritually and mentally, and we have a solid foundation. At this level of our life, you know, so that stuff doesn't bother us because some people love it and some people don't feel it, and we get it.
Yeah, it's the great thing because they keeping it going for us.
They keep it going.
Controversy about the song, being going for us. So
it's such a strong song that it's
the love and the hate.
Yeah, it was so beautiful. It's so relevant today. He's Mine. When we wrote that, it's so relevant.
It's even more relevant.
And I just love it. I love the newcomers that come along and do those TikToks of us. They're keeping us live. They keeping us live. So thank y'all.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for an amazing song, because that is what He's Mine is, and it will always be synonymous with whatever generation. You know what I mean? Because that's always been the caveat for us as women. It's like there's one man in the jungle and we're all trying to find him.